I think if you say that two white people look the same, it's not really racism if you're white already.
We should break down the rules of racism one day. What can we say and what can't we say?
I think as three white men with a podcast, we are absolutely and uniquely qualified to do that.
I did hear an entry on the podcast, Yo, Is This Racist? Where someone wrote in and they said, I'm a white person and I went through Taco Bell and they only give me mild pouches. Is that racist?
Even I'm proud. I order hot.
But not Diablo, though. That's crazy.
Whoa. Never mind.
That's the contact tracing. They're going to get you.
I love
Anyways, do we have a voicemail?
I just love talking to someone and they're like, that's something that a white man would say. And I'm like, yes, that's why it came out of my mouth.
Exactly.
Have you seen how white I am? All right. But yes, we do have a voicemail. And here it is.
What?
It was he, but
did you need a replay?
Lower.
Yes, please.
Oh, okay. Well, here, just for you, just in case.
Lower.
Okay, yeah, I know who that is.
Can't believe it took you that long. But anyway,
we spend our lives looking for patterns in the chaos, searching for cosmic meaning in the cards we're dealt. You've been dealt season 9 of Beards and Sundries with Jay, Anthony, and Joe.
Welcome back, I guess.
Hi. I'm really sad I'm not a cowboy hat this week. I really miss my accent already.
Yeah, me too.
So put it on.
You were a lot better
today's
with
topic,
the cowboy hat
put
on.
that cowboy hat back on. You'll fit
I was a lot better at this show when I had an accent.
You were more bearable.
Yeah.
Oh my God. We should do an episode where we're using the transatlantic accent because, you know, that one's my fave.
Joe
would love it.
Prepare for that. I really need to prepare for that one.
We could talk about old Hollywood. Joe's favorite movies like Casablanca.
You gotta stop preparing and get to doing, you see?
Weirdly, we had Christmas music on today at work because whatever, and Judy Garland came on.
It's not even July.
I forgot how much
July. It's August.
I forgot how much.
Technically right.
I forgot how much vibrato Judy Garland uses when she sings. It's ridiculous.
Oh, well, speaking of vibrato, have you seen the video yet of what's her name opening? Hold on. I'm going to have to show you the video.
Welcome back to season 9, episode 6 of
Yeah,
Beards
keep
Sundries,
talking. I'm going to find it for you.
Just, FYI.
I'm going to show you the video and you're going to love it. No. Keep going.
Okay. Well, that's right, guys. I think it's time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where 3 gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and I'm fine. It's fine. It's nothing.
It's just a cold.
It's just a cold.
It's just allergies.
That's literally what I've been saying all week, so hopefully that's right.
I'm Anthony, and I am currently high on ivermectin.
Delicious.
Is it? I really don't know.
That's what the commander-in-chief says. And I'm Joe, and I have to wonder if the scalpers ever made their money back from all that toilet paper. And that means that today's sundry item is COVID, 6 years later. Beardos, white people are stupid, and 2020 sure did prove that to be true. Coronavirus showed a lot of true colors, but unfortunately, a lot of it was the same shade of brown that was left behind by the lack of toilet paper. Beardos, we aren't doctors, and we're certainly not experts, but the 3 of us had very different lives back in 2020, and that will definitely be part of the conversation today too, as we navigate what we think were some of the takeaways from coronavirus. After the break today, we're going to fantasize what the world would be like today had COVID-19 never reared its ugly coughing head. And then later on, we've got some Beardos-emitted sundries that know how to wear their mask over their mouth and nose.
God damn it.
And then for today's game, Anthony has a game that'll make it difficult to stay 6 feet away. But before we cough on someone at the grocery store and then rightfully lose our job because we were doxxed on the internet, how about this week's voicemail, Aaron Choi?
Thanks, Aaron.
That's what it was.
That rumbling bass. Michael could never. Michael Jackson, not Michael from the UK. He could probably do that.
Okay, so Joe, back to your discussion about vibrato. I need to show you. Martha Reeves recently sang the
Motown
national
legend,
anthem.
It says.
Huh?
Martha
Okay.
Reeves?
It says
Yeah.
Motown legend.
But I need you to listen. And oh God, before I do anything, I want to make sure the sound's on. Okay, yes.
Close the porno tab that you have open.
No, you can't make me. I'm gonna come. Okay, here it is. You're gonna love
You ready
it.
for my sweetness?
And the road is red glare, the bombs bursting in air.
United States Motown legend
Oh,
Martha
God damn it. I
Reeves
didn't know it was
has
on that
left
video.
players-
But anyways, that was her
That was
vibrato
enough.
through the... Huh?
That's enough. I didn't need the whole thing.
That was her entire thing. And there was 2 other girls singing with her that was trying to stay on pitch.
Painful.
And that's what she sounded like through the whole thing.
But you
if
know
you're
what?
a Motown
Still
legend,
better
then
than
where
Fergie.
are there 2 backup singers with
Is
you?
Martha Reeves our new Fergie?
No, I think Fergie is still Fergie.
I don't know if we can have another Fergie.
You know I'm talking
I want
about
you
her
to know that
national anthem thing, right?
Right.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Yeah.
just
Have you
making
seen
sure.
The visualized children's novel about the subject?
You guys are always like really in touch with things, and then out of the blue, you don't know something that's really, really well known. I'm like, oh, so I had to verify.
What's Family Guy?
Yeah. Do you know what that is?
Oh my God! Randomly, just speaking of, yesterday I came across the clip where they're racing the funny cars just to see who has to get the vasectomy or their tubes tied first, and he gives Lois like this funny car and he says go, and he drives away in his, and then it shows her like, ugh, and she starts driving it, and she switches on the radio, and it just randomly starts playing Shania Twain's "You're Still the One," and then Peter loses because he gets enticed by a duck boat tour, and then he's on the duck boats instead, and he can't decide, so he loses the race anyway. Oh, classic. That's when Family Guy was good. Then coronavirus happened.
Mm.
They
It was
already
bad
great.
before that.
Yeah. That's just what they're going to blame it on.
Yeah.
I mean, it's annoying because it
That's,
still has its like really
yeah.
funny parts, but then there's so much that's not funny anymore. It's like, oh.
But you know what's really not funny was that rendition of the national anthem. It sounded like she was being shaken, like a Guatemalan nanny would to an unruly toddler.
It's really annoying when
Jesus.
people think vibrato is going to fix everything.
Yeah, Judy Garland. I mean, she did okay until she
She
had to have
still was able to
cigarettes
hold
and coffee
pitch.
for lunch. Yeah, or else Liza would have beat her or been mad about it.
Exactly.
Yeah. Wait, Liza's the daughter. Yeah, Liza's the daughter.
Yeah, Liza's daughter.
She's
Martha Reeves was my
she's doing
Sunday
good.
school teacher. Not that one though.
I know. I was like,
I was like, Anthony, she's a
Do
Motown
tell more.
legend.
Yeah, she's a Motown legend. She's obviously famous. She just got her 15 minutes of fame.
My Sunday school
Again.
teacher was not a Motown legend, and she was also not black. She was very incredibly white.
I was
which is
waiting for
why I
you to
was
say
very
it's Whoopi
confused
Goldberg
for a
in a
moment.
nun's costume.
Oh my God.
Bless
it was
you.
Whoopi Goldberg in a nun costume.
She was escaping the mob.
Anyways, Joe, do you think that I can find piles and 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 piles of toilet paper hidden behind aisle 4 that I am planning to buy later?
Oh my God.
They're hidden behind Jay's ass and attached to Jay's ass.
Thank you
And
for saying my ass is big enough to hide a bunch of toilet paper.
I was like, he's going to
Keep going, Joe. You did really well on that one. Thank you.
Yeah, well, I'll let you have that one. But if you guys are new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an old English word meaning odds and ends. These days, it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together items that don't typically have a group of their own. So, as 3 vaccinated gay men with beards, we are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover.
You know,
Wow.
it's interesting. I remember when the whole toilet paper thing went down and how
Yep, me too.
I think it was the Christmas prior, I'd gotten a gag gift of that Charmin Forever roll. That was fucking
Oh my
huge.
God.
The giant
Mhm.
one? Yep.
Mhm. I
It's like
still
3
have
feet
it.
wide.
And
You
I was
still
going to,
You
I was-
do?
yes. I was going to joke online about it and be like, I don't know what you're all worried about. And then like the insanity that people had with toilet paper, like it had gotten insane. And I was suddenly
Unprecedented.
like, I texted my friends and I was like, I was going to joke about this, but I have this weird concern that what if somebody like
It's not
tries to
gonna
kill
age
me
well.
or break in because
Yeah.
this has gone insane. And I'm like, and I feel
Yep.
it feels so weird saying that, but it doesn't feel completely asinine to what today's America is.
I mean, you're 100% right. I wouldn't have done it either.
So I never did. But everyone knows now,
Smart.
so please don't kill me and steal it. All
Jay, I
7
just gotta
listeners
say,
know.
What would Gloria Ingalls say if she heard about this?
She'd be like, what the fuck is toilet paper?
Yeah, she's like, this is the nicest thing I've ever experienced in my entire life. And I was like, well, sweetheart, I have a bidet now.
I've been doing
She's
the
gonna
scrape
accuse you of witchcraft.
where I go,
And then waffle it down the pipe.
She's like, these are different leaves than I'm used to. Oh my God, have you guys
Front
ever
to
done
back,
that?
Laura.
Have you ever had to wipe yourself with a
I've
leaf
done
before?
it recently.
Oh,
I just
yeah,
did it
that
like 20
sounds
minutes
like you.
ago.
Yeah, I know. Well, sometimes you get out on a hike and you get like
Doesn't-
halfway
man.
through the hike and you're like
Fuck
literally
this.
an hour away from your car and you got shit in the woods.
You gotta.
Yep. I think whenever I was a kid, we something went wrong with our plumbing. I do remember that. And so we didn't have a toilet for like a day. And I remember us just having to, Mom was like, well, you're just gonna have to go by the tree. And so I remember having to go out and poop by a tree in my yard.
This was last week.
I don't remember if why did I use, it's probably because my sister and I were out in the woods once and that's why I used a leaf.
Just got to know what you're looking for. Don't use the wrong leaf.
Yeah, you had to use the big ones. You didn't want to use any of that like poison ivy stuff.
Free toilet paper,
Oh.
but watch out.
But look out.
Free toilet paper. It can itch real bad if not cautious.
Or real good.
You know what's
Or
funny is
I don't
we
know.
actually had 2 of the Costco things of toilet paper before COVID hit. And so we were already good. And it looked like we stockpiled, but it was just because Joe had bought it and I had bought it and we didn't communicate well about our purchases.
I mean, that was
'cause
kind of it.
You weren't sure if it was going to run out. Like stores got it
This
and
was
people
before
bought it.
COVID
Right.
hit. And so we were 100% like, it was not with the purpose of stocking up. It was literally just, we needed toilet paper because we were out and you bought it and then I bought it.
I bought one right after it started because I just wasn't sure because shelves were empty and
I
didn't want to risk
stockpiling.
No, I wasn't sure. I was stockpiling in the sense that I wasn't sure if I was even stockpiling yet.
I remember I just happened to run out. And then maybe a couple weeks before it started becoming a real crazy thing, I'd bought a whole new pack of it. So I was great. And then all of a sudden I'm like, well, at least I'm stocked.
This is so, Jay, where like the entire world is on the brink of collapse. Everything's fucked up. It's like the scene in 2012 where California is like breaking up and sinking into the ocean. And Jay's just in line at the market with a little bottle of milk and a loaf of bread like,
No,
what's
I'm the
going
old
on?
people driving down in my car as the giant earthquake's happening.
Watch
And I'm
those
like,
eggs, dude.
Watch those road.
And then they crash. Oh, that's the best part of the movie.
Honestly, I will say that was a weird time for me because I remember like watching the news and I'm one who I'm not going to panic about this shit, blah, blah, blah. My partner at the time was like, it's just the flu, whatever. And I remember being like, things are getting crazy. People are starting to get a little bit upset about this and all. And I was like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to the grocery store one evening. I'm going to go just buy standard groceries, like more than I usually would. Meats, potatoes, vegetables. Be vaguely prepared for in case shit gets real.
Yeah.
And I'm so fucking glad I did.
Mm-hmm.
Because shit got real and I didn't have to fret about going to the store. I didn't overbuy. I didn't stock stupidly. I just bought what would I plan to do for a few weeks.
Well, and were you immunocompromised yet, or was this not quite yet?
This
I
would
can't
have been
remember the timeline for that.
This would have been March because I worked a block away from the stadium where the big announcement that our Thunder players or somebody maybe who we were playing tested positive. And that's like the night that the world was like, what the fuck? Because the game got
March
canceled.
20th.
Everyone
Yeah, that
evacuated. And I worked a block away from that. And so this would have been before I was diagnosed with cancer in March. In May is when I got my diagnosis and went through my surgery, or maybe early June. I don't remember.
Yeah.
So immunocompromised.
Happy COVID to you.
Yeah, right. Immunocompromised would have been September when I started chemo. And
So people are like, man, COVID sucks. And you're like, yeah, sounds rough. Also,
it was so weird too, because I had to stay home for a while because our job sent us home, said to work from home, and then because I worked for an oil company, our owner was like, we need to get oil back to being used, so we're going to open the offices back up and you got to come back in. But my partner was medical and kept coming home randomly, so I was exposed. So I got to stay home like 2 months longer than most people. It was great. And then they made me come back in.
That, I can't speak too much on your ex because I only interacted with him like once, and I only go off of what you've told me about him, but it does seem to kind of play into how you guys finally broke up, how he was always saying that he didn't want to have to deal with your diagnosis, but like he kept coming home from healthcare during COVID while you were compromised.
Right? It was the weirdest thing too, because his business partner told me, she goes, he was so upset with your diagnosis. He was like, I can't lose Jay. And I was like, which is so opposite from how I perceived his perception of me.
Because
I think he was like, oh, thank God.
I heard stories about a similar situation to what you had, but the partner that worked in healthcare just got a hotel, or like the hospital was like putting them up places to make sure they weren't going home with it. But I don't know if it was that serious for him or because we're in Oklahoma, so no one really cared. But I don't really know. So.
I don't know. He was a narcissist, so he really felt like all his decisions and choices were his intelligent way, and that nothing could go wrong because he's smart. And I'm just like, okay. Now, whenever I did go through chemo, when he came home to, oh my God, he came home to take care of me, and I made him get tested and stay somewhere before he could come home, because I'm like, I'm not going to fuck up starting chemo because I test positive.
Right.
And so we did that, got that all cleared out. And then what was funny, this is still wild to me today. Went through like the first aggressive week of chemo. He had to like stay home, drive me there every day, cook, blah, blah, blah. And I think it was like 2 weeks after doing that. And he's like, I just can't be trapped at home anymore. I'm going to go see my friends. And I was just like, okay. And I'm like, you do whatever you want. And he's like, we're going to be safe. What they do, they go out.
We're going to be safe.
Safe is sheltering in place.
And
That's not safe.
I just sat there and like when he came home, I was like, God damn, if I die, if I'm on my deathbed, I'm going to bring him close to me and say, you did this and you're never going to live happy ever again. I was like, I'm going to make this man feel so fucking guilty for being a selfish son of a bitch. But
what month did you say that was? What kind of time around?
I started chemo
yet, or was it still 2020?
This was 2020. I started chemo mid-September 2020. And then I was approved to go back to work. Basically, I think it was my birthday, December of 2020. But I had to wear a mask and all this shit, and I look like shit because I'd gained so much weight that I was like this fat bald baby. Baby.
I'm totally kidding.
You're still right.
We're not bald now. Mostly.
I mainly asked because we went to, it was November 2020, and we had a friend who it was a birthday, and we, against our better judgment, went to the restaurant, and it was packed, crowded. And this was when they were like, wear your mask in the restaurant, but you don't have to wear it when you're sitting down at the table. And I was just like, what are we fucking doing? Anyway,
shit.
It was
what a crock of shit.
And so it meant there was no regulations whatsoever. Broken Arrow. I swear to God, it's times like that make me so fucking mad to live in the metro proper, because Tulsa is running all the mask mandates. Like everywhere in the city proper, you have to like wear your mask and you have to like have the 6 foot separation. But in the outlying, municipalities around Tulsa, no, they're like, no, what about our freedoms? And so they all go out and they do everything exactly the same. And then what hospitals do they end up in? Our fucking hospitals. They're wasting our resources.
Yep. And so I bring it up because then she wanted to go to the bar. We were like, do we go? We should just be safe. Like, we wore our masks into the bar, but then no one was wearing them inside. And no one was enforcing it. So we were just like, okay, whatever. We weren't vaccinated yet, but we were like staying safe and cautious and like not getting too close to anything. And then we left and we were just like, we probably shouldn't have gone out but the world's not as bad as we thought it was quite yet, and blah blah blah. So it was kind of, it was strange. It was a weird night, and it was a weird time anyway. So he shouldn't have gone out.
It was such a fucking weird experience in my lifetime. What are we talking about in the second half again?
What the world would be like if it never happened.
Oh, because I was trying to remember, like, when do I talk about what I actually loved about it, though?
We can talk about that now, because I want to talk about some. I don't want to call them pros of coronavirus.
No,
but
it was pros.
There are some things.
Loved my 6 foot separations wherever
social
I
distancing. I was going to say that.
I love social distancing. I loved it with.
I wish it never went away.
I loved not being close to people in the store. I loved. Oh, it was so amazing. And I just...
Telling people to get away from me was so nice.
Things weren't crowded. It was just so lovely. And then it was the instigation that brought up so much of the drive-ups and delivery services that we're kind of more used to today, like curbside. Like places that don't offer curbside, big stores, drive me bonkers.
Because they don't get a lot of business because of it.
Yeah, I'm like, you should. That's your loss for not jumping on board. I mean, I will purchase from you specifically for your curbside, even if you're more expensive.
Costco doesn't do curbside, and Sam's Club does. And Sam's Club, every time we go, they're crazy. And
that's what drives me nuts.
At Costco, I see, like, there's cart people that will, like, help you load a large item into your car if you pull up to the front and all that. But, like, it is definitely not the same.
It's not the same.
I think they lose a lot of business because of it.
Best Buy
they partner with Instacart, but that's a fucking joke. Instacart sucks.
I don't want to go to Target, but I appreciate that I have Drive Up.
We've been utilizing the Walmart Drive Up a lot lately.
I appreciate that Hideaway has Drive Up. I appreciate all these curbside Drive Up situations.
Girl, Cheddar's, come on.
Much. Oh, Cheddar's. Cheddar's got my business so much during COVID.
Oh, yeah. And they're so, cheap that, it's usually a big option at the top of our list when we have people over and we're like, you want to get curbside Cheddar's?
Fuck yeah, Cheddar's.
Because you can order so much of it.
I don't know if you guys got caught up in this, but did you watch Tiger King?
We didn't. I can't believe we skirted it because everyone had watched it, especially being in Oklahoma. But I heard it was just life-changing. Especially at the time.
It is genuinely one of my favorite memories of COVID. Sitting on the couch in the evenings after finishing whatever I was doing, working from home or coming home from work, whatever the fuck.
Freshly changed as a fat baby.
Yeah, oh my God. And I was in my sweats and my joints hurt because I hadn't been moving in weeks and my lactic acid buildup. We all looked like
the people from WALL-E in the chairs.
Yeah, I was 240 pounds. During my chemo recovery.
Heaven forbid.
Yeah, but I mean, right now,
pounds. What a fat ass.
No, I'm meaning right now I'm 185. It's like a big change for what I am now.
Fucking twig bitch.
And I still trying to get rid of this stupid fucking ring around my waist. Anyways, but it was just like
girl preaching to the choir.
That was such a fun show to watch. It's insane. And the fact that I'd watch that man go through parades in the city because he ran for mayor before. And he's fucking insane.
I heard about people that were siding with him and believing his side of the story, and Carol Baskin's a liar and yada yada, she killed her husband. It was just all the jokes. I'd never watched the show, but I felt like I kind of did by proxy.
I'm not 100% convinced she wasn't part of her husband's death, but I do think he was problematic because one of the things, spoiler alert, one of the things he did was he would go to the local Walmart and buy all the expired meat, and that's how he would feed a lot of his animals. Well, then he decided to bring in more guests that he would start serving homemade pizza, and he was cheating and using some of that expired meat. On the pizza. So I'm just this is why I don't trust eating at small businesses like that unless they're intentionally a local restaurant.
Small businesses, got it.
Boo, give me big corporations like Red Lobster and
ooh, girl, give me some fucking biscuits and a never-ending shrimp right now.
You said big corporation.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're
well, yeah.
nothing now.
They're kind of
Yeah,
small now.
how about all the chains that died because of it?
Oh, which is kind of weird. You feel like the chains would survive that.
Speaking of which, they changed their menu from being like you write down your sandwich on the bag and then you check mark stuff and make a whole customized thing. They changed it to be like 8 pre-made selections that you couldn't edit at all. And then I was just like, "What? This isn't the style of Which," and we stopped going. I haven't been there in years because
forgot
they
about
never
them.
changed back.
We walked in and saw they changed the menu, and we haven't been back since. We didn't even get food that time. Like, legitimately, the
It was
manager was trying
awful.
to stop us. And I was like, no, I think we're good, man. Because the thing that I always got there was the buffalo chicken sandwich, and they didn't have anything close to like it on the menu.
Yeah. Yep.
That's actually a really good question, Joe. Did COVID kill chain restaurants?
I think it hurt them. I think it hurt a lot of the ones that were just getting by on being there, like Applebee's does.
Existing. Mm-hmm.
I don't know
But
how Applebee's is still alive.
it was a
one
lot
that I
of
remember finally closed.
to go. There were a lot of to go. There were a lot of restaurants that aren't necessarily doing to go now that had never done to go before that were doing to go then because they had to, because there was nothing else. Because back then it was all to go for a few months at least.
I really think that society was so adamant about protecting small businesses during a very difficult time. I think the marketing unintentionally from small businesses I think it was to protect them in a difficult time. And that's what created this local business over chain restaurant thing that millennials took over with.
Mm-hmm.
Because
I mean,
feel like
I still prefer that. I will 100% try to go to a smaller business before I go to like a larger one.
The only chains
For
I hit
things like
anymore
that,
would be fast food.
right.
Or
And even then, like, if we want like a burger and we're craving fast food burgers, we tend to try to get like Arnold's or Brahms. And I'm going to count Brahms as local. I know it's a chain, but it's
Brahms
a local chain.
Brahms is kind of that one that for me, it's the same idea is, for example, in Oklahoma City, we have the Good Egg Group. It's a corporation, kind of, but they are specialty restaurants for the local area.
It's like McNally's Group.
Yeah, McNally's Group, things like that. They're smaller, or Bricktown Brewery, stuff like that.
Which, for a long time, I thought Bricktown Brewery was a national chain because they're so that.
It feels so professional.
It feels like Longhorn Steakhouse. It feels like Red Robin. It feels like a chain restaurant.
To me, it feels like an old Chicago.
They're like a specialty local. Yeah, very, very much that. Like
very
a
old Chicago,
kind of.
But it's a local chain. And so those smaller chains that are not like conglomerates of restaurant ownership, the smaller chains, I'm fine with.
Yeah.
Because I would rather watch them grow. Stuff. And then once they get to a point too big, I'm like, all right, I helped you. Now do your own thing.
It's this weird push-pull between like regional versus like big corporations. Like I like Publix, the grocery store, but they're mainly consolidated to North Carolina, Georgia, Florida. I would like them to be nationwide, but I don't want them to be shitty in the same vein where you go to Sonic in, I don't know, New Hampshire and it fucking sucks because we're far away from Oklahoma.
Or you go to
New Hampshire?
You go to a Sam's Club in Seattle and they can't even stay open because that's Costco land. I want to see some of these regional chains that I like get bigger and in more places, but I also don't want them to get shitty because they go national. It's that weird struggle, I hope.
That's my big
like
struggle.
Buc-ee's.
I want to support them to grow to be a big major company because I support that.
Yeah.
Until you sell away for profits and give me shittier quality.
Right.
Then you've lost me.
Yep. And then we're not going to Which anymore.
But to be fair, I think that's what happens to, I think I saw an article the other day that basically says that most of what we eat is from the exact same company.
Yeah.
All these restaurants are just bringing in.
They're trying to find all the lettuce from Taylor Farms. Well, guess how many subsidiaries and like little companies are Taylor Farms lettuce marketed as a different brand? It's kind of like how Nestle owns basically everything.
I want to tell you, I went to a steakhouse on Saturday night because I had pool drinks all day, and I was like, sure, let's go to the steakhouse.
Let's do it.
And I do their prefix menu where you like pick your appetizer, your meat inside, and then a dessert. And I looked at the appetizers and I was like, salad. If I can finally lose weight from this salad. But I tell you, after sitting out in the sun from like 12:30 p.m. until 4:30 p.m., walking Reggie and then going in, having 2 glasses of wine, a steak dinner, I got home at 7 p.m., fell asleep on the
Face
couch
down
till
on the bed.
11:30 p.m.
Oh, shit. Okay. Nice.
Woke up, went and walked Reggie, showered, went to bed, and slept till 8 a.m.
Nice.
So fucking tired.
Yeah, I
Every time you
believe
talk
it.
about
Shit.
getting up from your couch, I think about that video you had on your camera where you sent it to us and you just go, woof, and you fall over. That noise. It was such a good noise because it was genuine and in the moment, so I knew it was actually factual.
It was such a shock that I just suddenly didn't have leg power, and I just was like, oh, and just fell
Woo!
forward. That was kind of during COVID. There was a period where I realized where I'm like, oh my God, I move more than I think I do. Because I woke up one morning and like all of my, I don't know, like at my elbows and my thigh and my knees, everything just hurt at the joints.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, what's the matter with me? And I started looking it up
From
and I was
being
like,
locked up.
I was like, oh my God, I think I'm having lactic acid buildup from lack of movement.
Mm-hmm.
And so I got in a habit of making myself like go on walks regularly and move every hour and all, and everything went away. But oh my God.
Now think about all the people that didn't do that.
Yeah, it's where I learned a lot. And I was like, people suffer more with this unknowingly. Like they don't know what's causing it, when I'm like, I think if you just moved a little bit.
Yeah. Speaking of some of the bad people, man, a lot of people really showed their true colors in a bad way. Because they wanted to walk into a grocery store without putting a piece of cloth over their wet mouth for 10 minutes.
Well, it's
You know
because-
those like memes that went around Facebook for a while that were basically like it would show like a really nice house, and it would be like, oh yeah, you stay here for 30 days, but you can't leave, but you've got unlimited internet and all the food you need. Would you do it for $1 million? Everyone's like, that's stupid. Of course I would. The answer to that is obviously not yes. Most people couldn't do it. They couldn't make it 30 days in that house with all the food they need and the internet. They couldn't do it. I would kill someone to be in a nice large house with unlimited internet and unlimited food for 30 days and not have to deal with a single fucking person outside.
Oh my God, yeah.
I'd do it now. Right now.
Do you know how much I want to stay home all the time? But I know
kill
I
Jay
shouldn't.
right this very second. I would drive to Oklahoma City and do it.
I would kill myself for that. If I'm trapped in this house as a ghost and don't have to leave and deal with people, yeah.
Honestly, being a ghost sounds nice.
Actually, that does sound kind of fun because I would love to bother whoever moves in next.
Well, what if you're
Like Zachary
confined
Quinto?
just to that apartment, though?
You know, fun fact, this apartment building was built on an old hospital.
Oh.
They tore down the hospital to build the apartments.
Yeah, they were like, all
believe that.
right, get rid of the spirits in here.
Yeah, it was also built on an old Indian burial ground. Because
The
fun fact,
management-
Beardos, that's all of Oklahoma.
Management has, because at one point on one of the floors, there was like a shrine to all of the pictures of like that they took in this hospital. And she's like, we took them down because people said they were creepy. And I'm like, well, it doesn't
Well,
bother
it
me,
is.
but I get that. But so I got to look through all the pictures, and there's like pictures of people on operating tables and all. And I'm like, this is starting to feel a little bit crazy.
Mm.
Wow.
Mm-mm.
A lot of hospitals around this area because the Ambassador Hotel block away from me also used to be a hospital. Or
I
an
was like, what
asylum.
does the Ambassador Hotel do that it causes so many people to go to the hospital? But then you clarify.
And
Yeah,
then
I
2
got
blocks
there.
away from me is a legit hospital. As of today is a hospital.
It's very cool, very important.
St. Anthony?
So TV during COVID was a big thing because of streaming services. Now, video gaming had a lot of big ups here because of people that were home all the time. Ironically, Animal Crossing New Horizons was a video game that came out, I believe, on March 20th, 2020. They could not have timed that better if they tried. It was this game where it based on the real clock, real time, so you had to do things like during the day, and next day you had to come do them again, and you had to build up your island slowly with the internal clock on your Switch. And what a better time for people to sit and get addicted to that game than when they had to sit at home during quarantine.
I'm surprised I didn't get addicted to a game during that time.
I was big in it when it came out because of that, and it was so good and so much fun back in the beginning. I still have my save file, and it's still fun, but I haven't really played it religiously in a very long time.
So, speaking of gaming, but right before break, because we should probably go to break, do you guys recommend Xbox or PlayStation?
Xbox.
I mean, I don't know. There's a big difference to me, but Xbox is what we use.
I was like, why?
My Xbox was my first new console when I was growing up, and it's what I played GTA 3 and Vice City on. And for me, the graphics on Xbox for those two games were always slightly better. I don't know why. I could be wrong, but to me they were better. And I always liked the controller layout better because it uses letters on the buttons instead of the weird symbols that PlayStation uses. It was just always easier for me to pick up an Xbox controller and play the game, and I like the software better. So that's why I like it better.
I will say, Jay, that if you are debating between Xbox and PlayStation, if you're thinking for yourself to purchase something, Xbox actually has a PC version that you can purchase a game on Xbox and then go and download the PC version on your PC and play interchangeably between the two.
That is a really good selling point for me because
Microsoft is getting away from consoles eventually.
I started with PlayStation. I played Vice City on PlayStation and Tekken 4 and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. And then I didn't have a gaming system for a while. And then I got Xbox with my ex. And then he upgraded.
It's your box.
It's single box.
It's almost pizza.
It's no. But I got this. Then I got upgraded.
I'll try some. Watch.
I got upgraded to this Xbox One years ago by my ex, and it's what I've had for years, and I keep knowing that like GTA 6 is going to come out, and I'm like, it's not even going to be supported by Xbox One, so I have to get a new gaming console. And so I'm like, do I get?
I recommend Xbox for sure.
Do I get Xbox PC or Xbox PlayStation, or should I just do PC? But if I can get both,
cross-platform. I mean, that's the thing is that like Xbox Series X, if you're getting a game on there, like anything that's compatible with PC, you can download it on PC. Like I do it pretty frequently.
Well, also, I don't know if you remember, Jay, but
may have more questions.
It's not going to be on PC on day one.
Right.
It's only going to be on consoles. But if you're between the two, I would go for Xbox just because I'll be on Xbox. But also, if you can go between your Xbox and your computer, I mean, you could play the game at work.
And I would.
Yeah.
Do you know how many times I've edited this podcast at work?
More than me.
All right. Sorry, I wanted to get that out of the way before we went to break.
No, that's totally fine. But
now we're on break.
Yeah.
You are listening to Beards Sundries podcast, and we'll be right back.
And now we're back from break.
What are we talking about again? I know I already asked this once. The goods. I'm kidding.
No, things that kind of do that, but
we'll also think about what life would be like if it hadn't happened. Do you think curbside would still be as big of a deal as it is today, or do you think it would even exist?
I don't think it would, for the fact that businesses felt you had to have more employees for that at the time. And so they wouldn't have been able to test it out and see what the shift would have been. And so I really think they would have been like, no, that would have required much. And I don't think they would have pushed as much into curbside as they have now. And I still think we're lacking.
I agree with that.
For sure. Definitely.
Yeah. I think because a lot of times you think that like what consumers want is what drives the market, but it's actually the reverse of that. It's sort of like what businesses are willing to give you.
Yeah.
Which
sure is
nothing.
Which is
unless it's threatening their livelihood, in which case then they'll be like, fine, we'll adapt, but it has to come down to the fucking wire.
Did you guys see that Mamdani's newest move is he's going to impose a 10% discount on places that have self-checkouts? So if you buy your groceries and you use self-checkout, you'll get 10% off your bill.
Oh shit!
Oh,
I was like, damn.
is that
He
the
really
same
does-
thing that
he really does just keep passing them? Like,
is
come
that the
on,
same
like,
thing
he's
that does
doing the work.
relate to how there's going to be cheaper grocery stores out there because he's like people should be able to afford their food better? Is that the same
I
thing?
hope so.
Or
It's probably related. If I had
because
to
I saw a
guess.
clip. I saw a clip the other day of people being like, "This is going to ruin, a lot of grocery stores because they're going to realize, well, I can go here and get it all cheaper." And I'm like, "That's how this works.
The fucking point. It's like the
That's-
entire point.
That's
Selling
where people
me
struggle with the
something
small
I
businesses.
need should not be something you highly profit off of. Food,
It's
water,
the same.
medical."
Yeah.
It's that argument where the small business owners are always like, I don't want to pay my employees more because then I'll have to close my store. And I always think, if you can't afford to pay the employees the livable wage, then you're not succeeding as a business owner anyway.
I have one employee for my side gig, and I can't tell you how concerned I am on making sure that what he's producing is more than a specific amount an hour. I would rather make sure that he's being paid better than me absorbing all the income.
Right.
I would never want someone to work for me and feel like they're being fucked over.
Well, and that's where people like us differ from people like that. And I'm okay with that.
And that's kind of it. I'm just like, does this make everyone shift over time when you start making more where you find ways to cut people or like gyp people? Because I'm like, I really hope I don't turn into that guy.
I really don't want that. That's the one thing I don't want. That's why I always think that I really wish that the same wish that they did in Liar Liar could be applied like at will, or like once someone enters a courtroom or a hearing or something like that, they can't lie. And I would love to hear what they have to say from their mouths.
That's what's so annoying about law. As much as I've been a part of it my entire career, law is about
It's an industry.
who has the better argument. It's not about who's actually right or wrong.
Right. It's an industry, just like everything else is.
And law is always not the moral option.
No.
No, it is not.
Especially the way it's so vaguely worded. I mean, who could misconstrue this? The right to hang a pair of bear arms on the wall. Now, let's take out that thing about abortion.
It's baffling. I love my bear arms.
Yeah,
and I understood that.
Where
It says
do
so.
you keep them?
Oh, but yeah.
How about TikTok? Do you think TikTok would have happened?
Yeah.
Or gotten off the ground?
I
Because there
think
were a
it
lot of people
would've.
that were at home suddenly making new stuff, but I don't know.
I downloaded it during COVID.
Yeah, so did I.
I downloaded it during
Later,
COVID.
but I downloaded it
because
during COVID.
I kept catching clips on Instagram that had the TikTok logo on it that I thought was funny. And I was like, well, why am I catching it here when I could just get it from the main source? So I got TikTok, and that was 2 or 3 years of just like doom scrolling.
I'm so happy I broke the curse when I did. Oh my god.
And people send me
Ugh.
videos and I'm like, can't watch it. I don't have TikTok.
I'm like, sorry,
I don't want
can't
it.
watch it.
I don't want it back. I'm fine. I'll miss out on it. FOMO is fine.
I don't even have any FOMO about it anymore. I don't want to watch it.
I don't.
I get sent enough of that shit already anyway, and I'm just like,
That's it. I was like, my
sometimes
Instagram.
I don't even watch it. I'm just
my
like,
Instagram
I can't,
fills up enough.
I don't want to. I don't want to spend that time anymore doing that.
I've finally been catching myself less scrolling on Instagram too. So I'm like, oh, thank God. Because I thought I was worried that was turning into my new TikTok, and I don't know what happened, but I shifted myself. Actually, I broke my screen.
Forgot about that.
And there's 2 very
no.
bright lines in it. And that is drastically helping with my phone usage.
I'm so glad my phone shattered, but it's on the back, so I don't have any problems with the screen on mine. It's just the battery sucks now, but I can deal with
I'm
that.
about to take a hammer to mine actually and see if I can get my phone usage down to 0.
I was like, Anthony
Bam.
might remember this, but I have not broken a screen since 2010.
What happened then, Jay?
God.
Oh my God, what happened? I had my Suburban and I was driving through a parking lot and some car just out of the blue, like, was flying through the lot.
It was me.
and I like slammed on my brakes, which you guys remember that Suburban. It was one of those big chunky ones where if you slammed on the brakes, it was like, and like the back end flew up. My phone flew in the dash and cracked the screen all over the place. And I remember going to Verizon, and I never knew that whenever I made a plan change that my insurance got knocked off. And I was like, what the fuck? I would never not have insurance at the time.
Back when you had to have phone insurance or you were just crazy.
Yeah.
Right.
And Anthony
that was back when phone insurance was like $7.
Yeah. And Anthony was nice and helped me fix it at the Verizon store. And then I got a new phone, and goddamn Androids, I had to warranty them every 6 months after that. But I never broke them after that. Yep. And I've gone 16 years without breaking a phone. This year, it fell out of my pocket when I was walking Reggie because I think I was wearing just shallow pocket shorts, and it just fell out.
Without breaking his phone?
Just no shorts.
Without breaking our friendship.
I thought I was wearing shorts, but I was just balls out.
I was just nude.
And it just slipped right down.
I remember, too, I was right in front of the ambassador, and it fell out, and I was like, God damn it.
Why don't you just grab it with your bare arms?
That's a 16-year streak that you just broke.
Yeah, we're currently like looking at possibly new phones soon because we still have 14 Pro phones, and there's some kind of trade-in deal you can do with T-Mobile where it's like you can get a 17 free or a 17 Pro for free, but we're so close to the announcement of the new generation of them where I'm just like, let's see what they say. I hear there's rumors that the 18 base one's not going to come out until the spring, but I don't know. I think I can live with the battery on this one long enough until at least the announcement's made where then I can decide, like, do I want to upgrade? Do I want a new phone? Or should I just go get the battery replaced?
This would fucking be the year that they're like, we have to delay our announcement and whenever you can order it. And I'll be like, motherfucker.
The latest I've heard is that the 18 Pro and the 18, I think they're rumoring that it's going to be called the Ultra, the first foldable one. I think those two are coming out first, and then the base iPhone 18 is coming out in the spring.
God, how much is the foldable one going to be?
The latest estimate I saw was $2,400.
Damn it, I better get these websites sold real fast.
Oh, it'll be $100 a month on each phone plan. So I used to really like be interested and kind of want it and was waiting for this announcement, but how often am I going to use that stupid fucking gimmick? And it's going to break because it's the first generation of it. And no, it's not worth it.
There was a phase of announcements for like maybe 2014 through 17 that I was you couldn't talk to me at work. I would like be like, shut the fuck up. And I'm like listening to it live. And I wouldn't go to lunch with people. I would like watch it. And then now I'm like, I don't give a shit.
It's the same
I know I have to order it because these phones can't keep up with me.
Fucking shit. Yeah, they said planned obsolescence. We don't have to do anything innovative. We're just going to make sure that your phone starts dying sooner. And then you're going to have to buy a new fucking phone. It's
every year has a
money. We're going to make you buy one.
Better camera, better processor, better battery. Unquote. Mm-hmm. Every single year. It's been the same exact shit. And I'm just like, why am I spending money on this? But it's because my life, unfortunately, runs through my phone. So I have to keep up with it because, exactly as Anthony said, of the planned obsolescence, it cannot keep up with my needs.
Well, my life runs on Dunkin'.
Speaking of Dunkin'.
Oh, what about
during Prime Day, or Prime Days, whatever, I got their Dunkin' sugar-free refreshers, which have like 80 milligrams or whatever of caffeine from green tea in them. They're so fucking good.
I was like, and you've
like
never
their
shit
pods
better in
or
your life?
Oh, they're so good. They're like fruity flavors. They're delicious.
Oh, well, so what are they? Drinks? They're pods?
Yeah.
Or?
It's a powder that you just pour in water. They're like so good.
Yeah, I like the powder mixes. So
it's like Dunkin' Crystal Lights.
Ooh,
I do believe in me.
They are delicious. I walk them in the morning, or I drink them in the morning when I'm walking Reggie.
I walk them in the morning.
And then as soon as I get home, I
get up
shit
and
up
I walk
storm.
my refreshers and I drink my Reggie.
Ew, gross.
Reggie's 44 pounds now. And I'm like, that little fat dog keeps getting fatter. And I'm like, God damn it. And it's annoying because he's being such a little shit because he never wants to come home. He wants entertainment. So I have to pick him up and carry him. And I was like, thank God I've been going to the gym, you little fat fuck.
You just let him have fun. I'll walk him.
I love that little dog. I'm sad that he's boarded up today because I'm about to leave tomorrow, but...
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're going to Houston.
Houston.
Sorry.
I bet Blanche and Merlin are...
They are A-okay.
Yeah, they're having a great time.
You're going to come back and that automatic cat feeder is going to be in splinters, smithereens by the front
I can't
door.
tell you how much money that automatic cat feeder is saving me. It's almost paying for itself already in the food I have not had to buy.
You're going to come home and Blanche is going to have the fucking beer bottle and break it against the counter.
Merlin's already lost a pound.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, oh, thank God.
He's doing better at losing weight than I am.
Well, he is a bowling ball.
He's not loving it.
Mm-mm.
Because they both definitely are sassing me. And I was like, well, honey, I'm sorry. So like once in a blue moon, I'll like let it pour another round. I'm like, here's a free treat.
Pour me another round, bartender.
pour me another round of dry cat food.
Gordy.
God. Meow, meow, meow.
Meow, 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 meow.
One last small topic before we go to commercial. What do you think streaming would look like if COVID hadn't happened? Because it got really popular.
That I don't think would have ever changed. I think
I don't know if it would have changed as fast.
I don't think we would have things like K-pop Demon Hunters. We would have K-pop Demon Hunters, but it would have been released in theaters first.
By
I think it was a good
DreamWorks
time for them to test the waters of mainstream releases direct to streaming.
I will say, I think things are coming to streaming faster.
Yes.
So and the movie theater companies were not fans of that.
Maybe that wouldn't have changed. So maybe now that we say that, maybe COVID did change that a little bit, which I'm glad.
I mean, in theater releases at home is a whole little like genre on Prime Video, and it's right. Like there's still things you can watch in theaters, but you have them at the house.
I would rather pay $20 to stream it at home than go to the theater and spend $800.
Yeah, I gotta say, when I first heard about this whole phenomenon happening where the theaters were shut down, you couldn't go because they had it sectioned off and they were starting to release stuff at home and not just in theaters. I thought about how much they charge for like anything at the movie theater and how much it sucks to park and go in and someone's in your seat, this, that, and the other. And I thought like it pays for itself in the sense that when I'm at home, I can hit the pause button.
Yeah. Except I don't need to because my spare bathroom faces my TV, so I can shit and keep watching.
The first thing I thought when I thought about Cinemark and AMC,
you would possibly
it's the only reason I rented this apartment.
I thought about these companies.
That's my shit in the bathroom during a movie.
The movie theaters themselves, and I just thought, fuck them. But it was an industry that I was not sad to see struggle.
I think COVID taught us that movie theaters are an experience. Rather than like a way to really see a movie.
Because how many of them renovated during that time and got like the new recliners? You can get food at your seat now. You can do this. You can get a drink. You have a playground for your kids. Like how much of that stemmed after COVID and like they were trying to draw people back with the AMC Stubs Club and like discounts on Tuesdays and all that stupid bullshit because they were struggling so hard to get butts in seats.
To be fair, we have Flick's Brew House here, and it's the only one I really like going to because the tickets are like $12. But they have a brewery on site, and you order food and beer at your seat, and I love that.
It is nice.
So
I didn't say it wasn't nice. It's nice.
My plan is when I go with people, I'm like, we're going over lunch or dinner because I'm going to get my cheap ticket and my meal.
I love that.
That's what's going to happen.
I still sneak in food. That's what I still do. But yeah, it's fun when you can do the whole experience there. And it's fun because it's unique. It's not, you're not going to like a Cinemark where it's the same pattern seat everywhere and this one doesn't recline. And, you know, it's different when you go to a specialized theater like that.
Does this look like a crock pot under my shirt? I wanted to bring a roast.
I had a friend in college who used the pregnant belly thing where she'd get the styrofoam hollow dish from Michael's and put stuff in it. Never got questioned.
I should do that.
Honestly.
I had a friend who had the Vera Bradley giant weekender bag, and we would go to Subway and get subs, and she'd put them all in her bag, and we'd walk right in.
Great. Now I'm hungry.
I had chicky strips before this, so I'm great.
Chicky strips.
Chicky strips
Macaroni
and
with the chicky strips?
Nah, it was pint night at McNally's, so me and my friend, I won't say his name just to be nice, we went down and we had beers because he's buying a house in another neighborhood like 2 blocks away that he closes on Friday. And so I said, we should go to McNally's for our last night that you live like half a block away.
So you're the instigator and the peer pressure person in your friend group, it sounds like to me.
Oh, just this round.
Let's go celebrate because you won't be living as close anymore soon.
Let's go because you're not walking distance. You're now only 5-minute driving distance.
Next week, are you going to have you just got the house that's farther away now, so let's go celebrate. Yes.
Pretty much. Do you have a problem with that?
No, I love knowing this.
Yeah, if you guys ever sell your house and we be like, congrats, and let's go have beers.
Let's go have a drink because the ink has not dried yet. And then when the ink dries, we'll go out for a drink.
Let's go to have a drink because you're planning on signing that paperwork.
Let's go have a drink because it's a day ending in Y. Yeah, see? With your pointy boobs.
Medium pointy boobs. And now, for a word from our sponsor, the Tiger Prawn King.
They told me, Joe, you can't raise giant ocean prawns in a rusted out lawn pool in Winterwood, Oklahoma. Well, look at me now. I'm Joe Peculiar, the Tiger Prawn King. I'm an outspoken, gay, gun-toting, drug-addicted redneck. Now get your gay ass down here for my tiger prawn zoo. Ow! Son of a... See that monster right there? That's Sir Prawn-a-lot. A prawn's got 0.02 pounds of pressure in them little pincers. You stick your finger in there and it ain't coming back without thinking, well, that didn't hurt at all. But that bench Carol Basket down in Florida wants to tell you I'm abusive and I serve my shrimp for food. Lies! She killed her husband and fed him to a giant mantis shrimp, and everyone knows it. Here at our Tiger Prawn Zoo, we humanely raise tiger prawns because they're at risk of going extinct from various Asian and Cajun-themed cuisine eating all of our shrimp. Not only will you be looking out on our fine, humanely raised prawns, enjoy a fine lunch at my all-you-can-eat shrimp buffet where we definitely use any other shrimp but these. I wouldn't lie to you because I'm the most honest goddamn guy out there. I'm Joe Peculiar. So head on down to my Tiger Prawn Zoo because I'm the Tiger Prawn King of the nation. And I'm never gonna financially recover from this if you don't visit now. Where the hell's all my boyfriends that aren't even gay?
It's time to subscribe or we'll pull a card on you that you may not like.
It's super fun to watch with a giant bowl of fried spaghetti from Big Joe and Billy Bob's Country Fried Shack of... What the fuck was that place called?
Chicken Buffet.
That's right.
What, you don't remember that iconic commercial?
No, I sure don't.
Fried everything! I love that commercial. Anyways, Jay, do we have any Beardos submitted sundries this week?
We do, and it's actually just one for you.
Okay, hang on.
Oh, and I did, while you're doing that, I did hear from Jose, and he said he's going to have to listen to last week's episode twice because it was so funny.
Jose?
Jorge. Sorry.
Wow.
I
leave that in. Oh, we're not friends
really
anymore.
don't know what to go from here.
I literally
I
literally had a conversation with a Jose recently, and I was like, this sounds right. And then I'm like, wait a minute.
You
I
are
think
so
maybe.
Taylorian in Spanglish right now.
Yep.
Perhaps someone should call the ACLU on us at this point.
Oh, baby girl, they would have done that years ago.
I wish you all could understand how my brain works, and it's not very
I'm
good.
glad.
Nobody does.
I don't even
Yeah.
know, but I just suffer through it, and I mess up, and people call it out, and I go, oh, yeah, I messed up because of 900 other things going through my brain. Sorry. Jorge told me that.
What did Jorge say?
Also, Jose, if you're listening, laugh and write in.
And text Jay and tell him you're going to have to listen to it twice. And then he'll actually be
also
right,
tell me
not
you need to
racist.
listen to it twice so I'm not wrong.
That way, if you do that before this episode airs, which is impossible unless he tells you to, then you'll make him not racist.
Yeah, it's going to make me look less racist, but really it's just my brain doesn't work.
Anyways,
My brain
we did
doesn't work.
hear-
Oh, no.
Oh my God. We did hear from Tammy Shaw, and the email reads as such. The circle has been cast. The candles burned lower this week. 3 cards were placed upon the velvet cloth. A 4th attempted to crawl away. The spirits are becoming invested. Most concerning of all, Anthony once again reached for the deck. The deck reached back. Anthony, the Emperor, reverse. Ah yes, the card of false authority. You continue insisting that you are the tarot reader. The deck has filed a formal complaint. The spirits wish to remind you that possessing a deck of cards does not grant ownership of fate. Last night, they reportedly held a seance to vote on revoking your tarot privileges. The motion passed unanimously. The cards whisper, "He may shuffle us, but he will never command us." You are advised to stop arguing with the deck. It has started winning. I do want to advise everybody that we don't make the future, we just know it.
I wish.
J, the Chariot. The Chariot foretells travel, determination, and victory. Houston awaits. The spirits see highways, airports, hotel keycards, and someone asking if you've got a minute to discuss your extended warranty. Remain vigilant. The deck warns that the greatest danger is not the journey. It's whatever restaurant Anthony recommends. Oh, why are we shitting on me this episode?
No. Anthony told me I should go to Bubba Gump's.
Oh, God. Should you hear mysterious whispers in your hotel room after midnight, it's probably just Anthony trying to explain why he should have drawn the cards. Ignore them. What is this about? What did I do?
No, I'm fine with this. This is a very, very, very good read.
Joe, the Devil. Well, the deck didn't even hesitate. It practically leapt from the pile. The devil
Good.
represents temptation, indulgence, and wandering one aisle longer than originally intended.
Ooh.
The spirits foresee an innocent Costco run becoming a 3-hour expedition.
Oh, no,
The
no,
hot
no, no, no.
dog. The hot.
If I'm
dogs
there
will
for
call
3
you
hours,
in.
assume that I'm paralyzed. It does not take that long.
Or on the bathroom toilet.
Yeah.
But if it's at Walmart for 3 hours, that's a different story.
I'm browsing.
The hot dogs will call your name. The sample stations will test your resolve. And somewhere, a mustache will inspire entirely too much confidence.
Yeah.
The cards refuse to comment further, mostly because they're laughing. The final omen? As tonight's reading concluded, every candle extinguished itself. The room fell silent. One card slid across the table completely on its own. It read simply, Anthony is not the tarot reader. The deck has spoken. Again. Until next week's reading, may your baggage arrive, your warehouse purchases remain under budget, and your arguments with ancient supernatural forces be mercifully brief. The tarot reader. There's more. Tarot reader, keeper of the deck, interpreter of doom, officially recognized by the spirits, parentheses, unlike Anthony.
Sent from my iPhone.
Jesus. God.
Sent from my LG smart fridge.
Joe, do you want to read the tarot cards this week? Because apparently I'm fired.
If I do, I don't know if I should use like a guide. I could just guess.
You could just get, honestly, I would be
I
curious
actually-
to have you read them and guess based off of what the pictures are, because most tarot cards, like if you look at the image on the card, you can kind of get an idea of what's going on, but I would find it hilarious to hear what your interpretation of the cards are.
I just also, quick side note, had a great idea for a game or potentially like a last episode. We can do tarot card readings, but from like other card games and decks, and like make a tarot reading from those.
Honestly, Uno reverse.
I know, I was like,
Charizard. And that means that you're gonna get sunburnt on your trip. Oh no.
or I'll do a tarot reading and I'm like, all right, 5 of spades. That means
You could make up 5 of J's. You could make up like your own tarot deck on
oh,
AI.
I could make another whole deck of cards. That sounds lovely.
Oh, this one reads the
It
white
sounds like
half
you.
of Barack Obama. You know what that means. You're
Oh my
about to
God.
get some bland coleslaw.
Or I just
Like,
pull out a
think
whole bunch of
about it.
Hallmark cards and I'm like, this is a thank you card.
It's those. I mean, like, there's business cards, there's regular playing cards, there's Uno.
Oh, fuck, I
there's
never submitted that order
all
on my
kinds of
business
card
cards, now
games
that I
out
think
there
about it.
now.
Their ID cards, credit cards.
Jay, just show yours. The
This
front
one's a
and back, please.
MasterCard.
Make sure it's clearly in the light.
Mhm.
Guys,
This
the
one's my
expiration
Reese's
is April
Rewards
7,
card.
2027. I gotta get a new card soon, so you can't steal it for long.
Oh no, the Reese's Rewards card. Reversed. It means I don't have enough points to get anything off my gas.
I just keep showing my
See?
Diners Club card.
This could be fun.
I think I
Like,
this
make
idea.
our own tarot deck readings from just.
I do
Anything
want to
other
make
than
my
tarot
own
cards.
deck now, just to do it.
Honestly, I'm kind of interested.
Why didn't I think of that? I made a full.
This
real
one says
tarot
community
deck.
chest. That means your tits are going to be out for the whole.
That
stream.
means you have
shit.
full pointy boobs.
That means that everybody gets to touch those tits.
That means everyone loves your tits.
Everyone loves your tits, toots.
Everyone loves your tits, tats, toots.
I
That's
knew
for
you'd
the
like
woman
that
with
one,
the
Jay.
tats on her tits.
Jay loves an alliteration.
I do. I'm
A
stupid.
transatlantic tits, toots.
I love your tits, Toots. What are you doing after the show, Toots?
Meh. Somewhere we're going to talk like. Well,
You know
thanks,
what?
tarot card reader, for
I
that
don't know
wonderful
if
email.
I'm not thanking you, Amy Shaw.
No, I love you, Tammy Shaw. Thank you.
Mean. They're so mean to me. Everyone knows how to kick me when I'm down, which is always.
The Ace of Pentacles. What about the Ace of Tentacles? Have I ever made that joke? I think I have.
I don't know if you
What about
have,
the Ace
but
of
I'm sure somebody
Testicles?
Ah,
Oh,
that's Baz Peter Schmidt. That is hilarious.
God damn it! I'm gonna have to make a whole new tarot deck. It's gonna be like
I can already see you. Like, you're like, oh, damn it. I'm
The
going to have to work
gosh,
on this
I'm,
for the
like,
next
pissed
48
off
seconds.
that I'm making like the ace through the king of testicles, the
King of
ace
tigers.
through the king of dicks instead of wands, the ace through the king, and then the major arcana will be like all the types of gays out there. The bear,
With a pair of bear arms. What's not clicking?
the
I
two
don't
of
get
bears.
it. It's part of the Constitution. We the people.
Don't matter. That don't matter no mo. You know that.
God.
So are we going to ask the cards this week how Jay's trip to Houston went?
No, because he hasn't even been yet, and we did the reading for him last week. Let's find out next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's take a
Actually,
break
since
from me and let's talk about if Anthony gets in a better fucking mood.
My mood is
Ooh.
fine.
The tower
Honestly, it's probably
reversed
not,
because
but
No, the
Good luck
tower.
with I was going to offer that we give Aaron Choi a free reading and then have him let us know after this episode airs how it went.
okay. Let's do it.
Or we can look at my week and see if you know what? Let's look at my week because this week has been shit already. It's only
Okay.
fucking Monday.
So
Let's
we're
get
going to
out the
find out
shovels.
what this week ended up being like for you based on the Sunday episode coming out.
Yeah, basically.
He's going to draw the 69 of shovels. Just keep on shoveling that
The
shit.
69
right
of
back on.
testicles.
Oh.
Hell yeah. God, you guys are stupid. All right.
This is going to be so problematic with AI.
Let's just see how my week's going to go.
Aaron, for
All
free,
right.
will you make a whole tarot deck for us?
Please draw it all. Okay, first card, thinking the world. The world is all about completion from start to finish, from birth to death. Everything is a circle. So everything that comes around goes around with harmony, completion. It's which seems insane considering my day to day, but that's where I'm at. Okay, feeling. Strength. Jesus Christ, this could not be more wrong today. Strength is exactly
It's your week,
what it
not your
sounds
day.
like. That is true. We'll see. This is this is how everything else is gonna go this week. So, a balance, strength. It sounds like this week is gonna get a lot better after today. So I'll take that. Strength, of course, means inner strength. It's compassion. It's bravery. And then let's pull this last card for doing. And what are you? The 4 of Cups.
4 of Cups.
Reversed.
Uno reversed. Actually, holy shit. So normally the Four of Cups would be like apathy, or like you'd be stuck in contemplation and like really stuck in your own head. With it being reversed, it actually means awareness and acceptance and choosing your happiness over sadness and making the actual active choice to be happy.
Finally, if you would just get out of this goddamn no, I'm kidding. I love you. You know I would never say that if I really felt that.
Because next week, come our recording day, if it's wrong, I'm going to be so fucking mad.
I can't wait until next recording. So you could be like, that was so goddamn wrong. Fucking A.
I'm going to get to it. I'm going to be like, it was right. I feel harmonious and I feel a lot of willpower now. I've overcome the obstacles I was running into at the beginning of the week, and I've come out better for it because I chose my own happiness.
Jay gets back and he's like, oh, that trip to Houston went awful. Did you burn dinner?
Put your heads down, kids. Put your heads down.
Listeners,
put your heads down. I'm not going to be daddy.
God. Anyways, shall we move on to
our listeners are
Corner?
Listening to domestic abuse between us as hosts.
It's not this podcast.
We should record it together at your house one time so I can slap you both around.
I would hope maybe 4 years later we can figure out how to get the microphones to work.
I think we can figure it out this time.
Now we can. I'm in IT now, so I know what to do.
Yeah,
I feel
okay.
less confident now.
All right.
Listen, I did something amazing today for our Denver branch, and they went to the owner of the company and said that I did something that has improved their business, and that made me feel so good.
Well, what'd you do?
They've been having super slow internet, like for years, and I was like, I don't get it. I've been testing your internet speeds, and they're phenomenal. And then out of the blue,
don't tell me you
unplugged
unplugged the router and plugged it back in. Don't tell me that.
Out of the blue, I was like, well, I wonder if Comcast, which is their internet provider, just sucks at like pinging the proper place for your DNS routing. And I was like, well, what if I just tell your router to go through Google or Cloudflare, not Fair, sorry. And so I went in and changed that, and now they're getting like phenomenal speeds. And I was like, no fucking way.
So much porn. So much porn watched.
I just make up this job as I go.
Ain't it
They're
crazy?
like, we've been bitching about this for 2.5 years. And I was like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just making it up.
They're like, now I can watch my Brazilian fart porn before lunch and not after.
Well, and I was like running tests on their internet, and I was like, oh my God, yeah, Comcast does do a really bad job on this. Like your time to find a proper port to go through is like way too long. And so I told it where to go, and now suddenly it's working. And he's like, yeah, this is a dramatic change. And I'm like, who am I? I don't even understand who I am. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't think anybody cares. What's the next segment?
No, that's a really smart thing to say. I think it's a Crumbl Corner.
Cool.
I think that probably sounds like you did a great job.
The fact that it worked out kind of baffled me.
Well, over at Crumbl Corner this week, dirty sodas are now a thing. I have seen this happening at other places. Dirty sodas. I'm actually drinking a Dirty Mountain Dew right now. Dirty sodas are usually infused with cream soda.
Oh, is it?
Right?
I thought that was the modern term for what we used to call a suicide.
Dirty soda.
An actual suicide?
No, where you like used to mix suicide. Where you used to mix sodas.
Oh, like all of them at once?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I think that means that you put cream soda in it.
Oh.
Is
or
it just
cream.
Cream that's in there? Just a little like heavy cream?
Am I turning into a boomer where I don't know what things mean?
Oh, baby, I've been there.
I
don't know what these kids are saying anymore. Good. Yeah, they do. I'm drinking a Dirty Mountain Dew right now, and it's pretty good.
Dirty soda, also known as a Mormon soda, is a drink consisting of soda mixed with cream, flavored syrups, or fruit juices.
Holy shit.
That's where Pilk comes from.
That.
Pepsi milk. They drink it at Brigham Young. Yeah.
Well, what do you know about that?
So, anyway, at Mormon Corner this week, we have the Soda Takes Over collection. We're going to start off with the Dirty Soda Tres Leches Kick. A chocolate soda cake soaked in dirty soda tres leches sauce, topped with a house-made coconut lime, whipped cream, and a fresh lime slice.
What is dirty soda tres leches sauce? Like, what is that? I wonder.
I don't know.
Anyways, I know nobody has the answer to that. That was a rhetorical question, so...
Well, Mac S says, nope.
Oh, okay.
And Paul L says, love the non-cookie desserts. Do more of them. Okay. Next up, they took your advice because this is the chocolate cola brownie. A fudgy cola brownie topped with a rich fudge cola frosting. Cola is an excellent ingredient to put into your baked goods.
I've never... done it
for
before.
sure.
Dr. Pepper cake is like a huge deal.
There's a whole
Like,
cookbook of just Coca-Cola recipes.
Is it
dumps?
Kathy Mitchell's?
No, not hers.
For her dumps?
No, not my dumps!
Hey guys, you want to see my big chitty sliders?
This is why I worry about what's going to happen to the three of us when we get together in the same room next, because we're gonna be so backlogged with like YouTube videos and Family Guy moments and scary movie jokes and Airplane that we're gonna venture out from the house like a weekend when it's over and just we'll be like covered in cobwebs, like crawling out of the cave to see the sunlight
I'm gonna
again.
say covered in cum.
Well, I was like, what are we doing, Joe?
I was like, wait a minute, what?
With this extra?
It depends on what mood I'm in. Like, you know,
I was like,
lately,
what's this weekend all about?
I kind of haven't been in the mood lately, but I mean...
I was like, I guess I
kudos
can take
to
some
that.
drugs and see if things go well.
The amount of Kathy Mitchell videos we're going to have to watch is just staggering. So, with the chocolate cola brownie, William M. says, just a normal brownie with a slight fizz kind of flavor. It was worth it because I like the texture, but it doesn't carry any special flavor unless you think about it hard. 5 stars.
Fizz.
I like a soft
okay.
cookie.
This is something from Walmart and that's easily in top 5 voicemails for me.
I love that one.
So next up is the Shirley Temple cookie, a tart lime sugar cookie rolled with grenadine sugar, topped with a Shirley Temple-inspired buttercream, and finished with a maraschino cherry. Jay, I'm going to identify 2 reasons why you want it. 1, because it does actually sound really good, and 2, because it sounds like something that your old transatlantic app would have created just for fun.
On the good ship, lollipop.
You're dancing around your kitchen with that mixing spoon in your socks.
Singing every Shirley Temple song with my little curly wig bobbing around.
The same one that Jimbo wore on Snatch Game. If you don't know the reference, you need to look it up.
That was what made me love Jimbo. I was like, wait a minute. I like Jimbo.
I'm surprised you have not done that for Halloween yet.
Surprised.
You should do Jimbo from Snatch Game.
No, this year I decided that I'm going to be the steering wheel and the brick from Obsession.
That's a great partner costume, actually, because it's so two-dimensional. It's
for the love of God, can we
couple
somehow
from-
all
yeah.
do the same thing for Halloween?
What if
in that we're all in the same place, which means that one of us can be the steering wheel,
Yes.
one of
I
us
can
can
be
be
the
the
minivan.
brick,
Yes.
and one of us is the face.
Yes, I was like, if we all 3 go somewhere together, I support this.
I think it's the best group costume idea.
I'll be happy to
that's
be
ever
Sarah,
been had.
the meshed up face.
You just have to be a
I mean,
giant.
well-
I don't have to do much. Just a little rouge,
a little bit of corn syrup, you know.
knock out one of my eyes, let it hang out a bit, and I'm fine.
I mean, you
Just
are pretty.
paint
I'm
once, just paint.
Kidding.
Just
I
paint
love what
your
you've
face
done
Joe, with
already.
that
like
bland
eyes.
face, you'd be a great brick. Anthony,
It went on
you're
for
just-
so
the
long.
steering wheel.
Anthony, you're going to be the steering wheel because I know if I push your buttons, you honk a lot. So
You could also do this costume.
You make me be the mouse or be the cheese. That's what it was. Why'd you make me be the cheese?
I'm just
I'm fine
picturing
being
you
the
doing this
cheese.
solo costume of this, and you have like one of those Wii steering wheels because they're like $3 everywhere now. If you can
They're
find
super
them.
cheap. Honestly,
Oh my God. I love that. Well, anyway, about the Shirley Temple cookie, Nicole P. says, absolutely delicious. This was so good. Perfect bake, and the frosting is incredible. And then Ava R. says, yummy. Thank you, Ava. Next up is the pink berry cookie. What do
are you into?
Pink berry.
Yum, 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 yum. I love my job.
All right, so this is a fluffy sugar cookie with a hint of citrus zest, topped with a marbled swirl of berry and lemon lime buttercream, finished with a strawberry slice. This sounds dope. I want one.
That brick ass
What?
boring face. That makes sense.
It's so
Damn.
I love that comeback. My bad.
Kind of glad I'm flying under the radar this week for the most part, except for Tammy Shaw. Jesus
Tammy
Christ.
Shaw. That's why I'm being nice to you, because Tammy already got to you. So it's his turn.
No, Beardos, and he said he's being nice to me. He's only been mean to me a few times since the Tammy Shaw email. That's his version of being nice.
That's how I work. Yeah. The less mean I am to you, the nicer I am.
Just
right?
get back to talking about Joe being brickface. Come on.
Well, speaking of Jay's comments and this cookie, Nevea L says, I thought it was going to be too sweet, but it was perfect.
Oh.
Next up, Vanilla Bean Float Cookie. Okay, so this is a chocolate cola cookie topped with a swirl of creamy chocolate cola and vanilla bean mousse, finished with a crunchy wafer straw and a fresh lemon quarter. Why is there a lemon quarter?
Why is the
on this?
lemon quarter on there?
Why are you giving me a real lemon to deal with?
I was on
Right,
board until
seriously, I'm gonna
what?
throw that
what
away.
are they- Why? That's for nothing. Huh. Anyway, Gwen D says, delicious. The cookie is brownie-like with the swirled mousse topping is fabulous. Love the slight citrus tanginess. So she put the lemon on there. Next up is the peach ring cookie. I think this is some leftovers from that
Love a
weekly
little
miss
cock
because
ring
they
co- I
used
mean, peach
they,
ring
u-
cookie.
they had peach rings a few weeks ago. A tart peach sugar cookie rolled in tangy sour sugar coating, topped with an orange and yellow peach mousse swirl, dusted with sour sugar, and finished with a peach ring. This tells me that they had a lot of peach rings left over, and they are starting to go hard and stale. So we got to get rid of them this week.
Love a hard and stale ring.
It looks good though. I like peach rings, so
It's not even
the flavors, yeah. April M says, tastes just like a peach ring. Thank God.
Shut
All
up,
right,
Anthony.
so that's-
Steering wheels aren't supposed to talk.
You shut the fuck up, Jay. You shut the fuck up.
Beep, beep, beep. That's all I heard.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. That's all I heard.
Damn. Well, with these, this week my box is going to be the Dirty Soda Tres Leches cake, the Shirley Temple cookie, the Pinkberry cookie, and the peach ring cookie. Going fruity this week.
I actually want the chocolate cola brownie and the Shirley Temple and the Tres Leches and the Pinkberry. And I would try the vanilla bean and the peach ring.
Just all of them. Just
Sorry,
say
I'm
all
such a
of
fat
them.
fuck.
You're way 180. I don't even want to talk.
I have
about
to
that
eat
right
before I'm about to die into a brick.
sorry. I'm such
Well-
a fat fuck. I weigh 185 pounds.
That's the lowest I've been
Speaking
in a
of-
really long time.
I know.
Speaking
that's
of
the
their
whole point.
classic,
Really proud
speaking of their
myself.
classic flavors, they have a new and improved chocolate chunk. So the chocolate chip cookie just got even better. It's ooey gooey and loaded with 2 kinds of chocolate. So
Oh.
that's pretty cool. You can get 24 of them at Sam's Club for like $12, but that's cool. Go off, I guess.
Go off, King.
Go off, King. Tiger King.
Tiger Prawn King.
Oh, delicious. Okay,
I
well,
know.
that was a pretty good round of Crumble Corner this week, methinks. But do you
Yeah,
guys
not
think
mad
it's
about
giggity
it.
giggity game time?
I do, and I have a game that I'm calling What a Fucking Year.
Oof. I have a year that I'm calling What a Fucking Year.
So this is actually going to go pretty quick, I imagine.
Cool.
I have a list of 10 major events of some sort in the U.S. So major to U.S., not necessarily worldwide. And you
So not
basically just
Pitbull.
have to tell me whether or not they occurred in 2020.
Oh, fuck.
It's yes or no.
It's yes or no. Okay.
Yeah, so you guys get to decide together. So it's you versus
Oh,
me.
Good.
Okay.
Sound good?
Yeah, fine.
So you
All
don't
right.
know the answer, or if we're wrong, you get the point.
If you're wrong, I get the point.
Okay.
I know the answers. I have the
Well,
answers.
Jay, this has been fun. But let's go ahead.
Okay.
Ooh, 2020.
Number 1. Did this occur in 2020 or not? The impeachment of Donald Trump.
Isn't that what caused January 6th?
Yeah,
I
it was
can't
like that
remember
was
the
actually
details.
2021.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't think it happened in 2020.
Well, was he impeached after January 6th? or before?
Oh, wait. He was impeached twice. So
Yeah.
2020 would have been one because of Russia.
Okay. Well,
No.
Was there
No. It was before 2020. The impeachment was like 2018 or 19. So in
okay,
2020,
during his
no.
first term?
So yes or no?
So
I'm saying no.
No? Do you agree?
I shouldn't trust Jay on this one, but I do.
Well, you're correct, Jay. It happened in 2019.
All right. Good.
Wow.
Yes.
See, when we
Remember
work
when
together,
we used
I
to
know what
listen
I'm
to
saying.
NPR on the drives to work?
I used to always listen to NPR news every day.
Every
Yep.
morning. Oh, I miss it.
Now, I
sort
will
of.
say, unfortunately, because of the way that news works, a lot of this is going to be a little sad. So I apologize. in
That's
advance.
fine. We can make it funny.
No, I don't think you can with this next
We
one.
can. Don't worry.
Oh, good luck. Number 2, the murder of George Floyd.
Oh, that was pre-2020. No.
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 You're thinking of Ferguson.
Yeah. That
Was
I think
before
was 2020 during COVID.
That was 2012. Ferguson, Missouri was 2012, I believe. Because I was applying to be on the Tulsa Police Department, and I decided to step away from that because of the Ferguson thing, and I'm glad I did that.
I think George Floyd is 2020 because
I think I remember them wearing. I think I remember someone having a mask around their ear in videos.
I think George,
too, so I
George
think
Floyd's mask was pushed down. I'm feeling it's 2020.
I'm not trying to make jokes, but I really thought that you were about to say George Foreman as a Freudian slip.
Oh no, I just stumbled through my words. But
Yeah.
Floyd.
I was like, if this motherfucker says George Foreman, no, I think it's right. 2020, yes.
Yes, you are correct. The murder of George Floyd happened in 2020.
Change Minneapolis.
Changed a lot of things.
And
That
people
was a
say
year, man.
somebody's dumb as a brick. And look, Joe's proving us wrong. I told you I'd try.
Number 3, the death of Carrie Fisher.
Oh
shit.
Carrie
No, I
Fisher-
think that was later.
Yeah, I feel like that was after because Carrie Fisher and Debbie Reynolds at the same time.
I think it was like 2022. I have to remember if I was at my new job yet. Because that was 2023. I think I wasn't yet. I think it was 2022. I'm going to say no on this one.
Yeah, I agree. It's a no.
Oh, okay. You're both right for the wrong reason, but yeah, it did not happen in 2020. It was actually 2016. It's been 10 years.
No.
No
fucking
way.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It is so wild to think of pre-COVID. It was a completely different world.
Absolutely insane. That's been
COVID is very much ACBC for me. My
Very.
life is like pre-COVID, post-COVID.
Very,
a little bit.
very.
And then there's that area in the middle where Jesus died, COVID.
Jesus died. Are you sure it wasn't Jose?
Hey, Zeus, sorry.
They pronounce it Josie there.
And the Pussycats.
Whenever you're in the Middle East, all of those Hispanic names become hard J's. I'm just telling you what the Bible says, man. Number 4, the death of Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Okay, so that was during
Ooh.
Trump. Because
What
Trump
was
got
it
to it.
before Carrie Fisher?
No,
Was it
because
like
Trump was
2018?
elected in 2016. So 16
Yeah.
to 20, it would have been somewhere in that range because she was
hated
holding on
him
as long
and
as she
was big in
could.
the news.
And he got to put somebody in, but I think that would have
It
been
was the big hype.
2019.
It was the big hype around her because she was so outspoken and all the girlies were latching on. That was the big, like, notorious RBG and all that stuff was going on.
If we'd have been smart, we would have pulled a McConnell with that.
No
But
shit.
Here we are.
Do you think it's pre-2020? Because I think it is.
Are you talking about Brett Kavanaugh being brought in his trials, his hearings? Because we were in Florida when that was happening. I just can't remember what year it was. I think it was pre-COVID, though.
I will tell
So-
you, as a hint, Amy Barrett Cohen is who replaced Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Ew, what a pile of garbage.
I didn't say it was a good thing.
No,
but
you
hint
didn't-
was-
you
but
didn't
it's a
have to.
real
You know what?
thing,
Now that I
yeah.
think about it. She
I
was
think it
brought in
was-
pretty close to election, right? Because everyone said that we should have waited till after election. And I think it would have been 2020 because now that I think about it, we kept using Lindsey Graham's words against him. where Lindsey Graham was like, we're too close to an election and we should wait till an election so that way we can decide, the people can decide based off their election. And then when it came to this situation, he's like, we should put him in right now. Use my words against me. And I think this would have been 2020. Because she died pretty close to the election.
Oh, was it close to the election?
I thought so.
Well, yes, it was 2020.
Yes, it was 2020. You are correct.
Boy, the way we have to process this.
To not know anything past 2020 is a wild thing to think about.
I know. All right, number 5, the murder of Breonna Taylor.
I want to say that George Floyd was closer to earlier in the year, like April or something like that. And I feel like she was later that year around October. I don't know why. I think they were close to each other. Because wasn't she the one that was inside the apartment and they busted in while she was sleeping and shot her on the couch?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I think that was the same year.
Was it?
And I think that's why it was such a big deal, because it was like when they were like, don't forget their names and their faces were everywhere.
I vividly remember this. I just don't remember the time frame, so I'm putting trust in you that it was 2020.
If it wasn't 2020, it had to be like 2021.
21.
Yeah, but one's right and one's wrong, so what you going with?
Let's say it was later 2021, if I can.
Later 2020?
2020, sorry, yeah. Later 2020.
Okay,
2020.
Second half of 2020.
It did happen in 2020. You are correct.
Good job.
What a
bad
fucking
year for that. Ooh,
bad year for a lot of things.
That's weird. Anthony has
number
one
6. The Las Vegas shooting.
Oh, that was pre-2020.
It was because they made this a whole episode arc for that show, The Morning Show, and that show came out before 2020 because they had to rewrite season 2 to include COVID because they stuck so close to reality. So I'm going to say no, it was before 2020. I think it was like 2018. That's why it appeared in the show, The Morning Show, which came out before 2020. So it was not 2020.
I'm agreeing.
You are both correct. It was not 2020. It was actually 2017.
Oh my God. Where the fuck is time going?
I thought it was 2018, but I guess it was close by.
I know. Some of these are in here, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
It was the MGM Grand. I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that like over 50 people died from that?
Yeah.
I wasn't aware it was that big of a mass casualty.
Yeah.
incident.
And I think that room in the hotel is still boarded off.
I think it's been covered up
because like over like hundreds of people were hurt.
It's one of those that I think there's like a big conspiracy too.
It went away really quickly.
Yeah, it did.
Anyway.
That's why we don't know so much about it.
We're going to have to follow up on this on a conspiracy episode.
Love that idea.
Episode. Number 7, Canada legalizes recreational weed for the whole country.
2020.
Like that was way before 2020.
I thought they did it in 2020 when they were like, fuck it. Everyone have fun.
You said Canada, and I was like, it was ever illegal? I feel like that's not something they would have to legalize.
And that was during Justin Thoreau, right? Right.
That's Justin
Trudeau.
Trudeau, sorry.
Justin Thoreau's the guy from The Leftovers.
The Leftovers.
They're so close.
Justin, the Prime Minister of Canada, Justin Thoreau.
Justin Thoreau.
The one I will give you is it's a French last name, and it starts with T. And they do look alike.
I was like, there's a lot of similar likeness to them.
Now that I'm thinking about it more. Okay, next question.
Thank you for helping me.
Anyways, did
Justin Thoreau.
2020 or not?
I landed on 2020, but I don't know what Joe thinks.
I'm going to say no. It was not 2020.
I'll follow Joe because he's pretty good at this.
I feel like
you're right to do that because he's good at dates, and he's yet again correct.
Okay.
This was actually in 2018.
Yeah,
okay.
I put a lot of faith in Joe when I don't know what I'm thinking, but
I felt like if it wasn't 2020, then it should have been 2020 because he'd be like, you're all at home. Let's light up.
Smoke it up.
So
who wants
there is this Jackbox game that we play, and I cannot remember the name of it, but it's all about dates.
Time Jinx.
Joe is wildly good at it. I mean, insanely good at it, and
it's guessing date ranges between
me,
years.
But he's just like it's like stuff that he doesn't even know, but somehow he knows. Anyways,
a lot of things happen in a year, as we're finding out.
A lot of things happen. Number 8, The Tiger King is released.
2020.
Was it released? in 2020, or did it just become popular in 2020?
Ooh, I don't know.
Because I felt like it might have been released in late 2019.
Are you checking IMDb right now?
No.
He said, no.
No.
But I'm trying to remember.
That's Blanche typing.
I'm trying to remember.
Because if it was popular right then in March, you wouldn't really know.
I'm going to land on 2020, though, because
I'll go with 2020.
I know it was so popular then, and I don't think it was out that long before it got popular.
Yeah.
So
because it was relatively new at the time, I thought.
I think so. I'm
just never
gonna
watched it.
land on 2020.
Let's go with 2020.
You are both correct. Yes, it was
Hey.
2020. Yeah. That's one of those tricky ones because COVID happened so early in the year.
It was March.
That it's possible some shit went down right before the turn of the year.
And that's what I was getting concerned about. I was like, what if it came out, didn't do shit, and then during lockdown, everyone was like, this is fun.
Yeah.
But then
Honestly,
I was like,
that's
I
kind
don't
of why I
know.
included it on the list.
Good job. And I'm glad we won it.
Well, you're welcome. Number 9, the eradication of polio in Africa.
I remember reading something about this, but it was so fleeting at the time that I didn't really give it a second thought.
I want to say yes, just for the fact that
it seems like we would not know because it would be covered up by this woman at Starbucks coughing on another lady on camera. So I don't know.
The only thing I can think of
brain rot that whole year
is my brain wants to say 2020 because more people were social distancing, but I really don't know how Africa behaved in that, especially for people that wasn't exposed to society like we are.
My brain wants to say later than 2020 because I feel like it'd be vaccine news and people would be like, no, not the vaccines. We don't want to get vaccinated. And I think that would have been discourse about polio being eradicated would be stuff in the comment sections. So I'm going to say not 2020 because I think it's later.
I'm going to agree with that. I don't know if that's the reason, but
2020.
It was 2020.
It was 2020. Oh, I got a point. Woohoo! You didn't sweep it, you bastards.
About fucking time.
Well, you got one more, and you could get this right or wrong, so, Number 10, the Supreme Court rules that the Civil Rights Act of 1964 includes protections on the basis of sexuality and gender identity.
I don't feel like they'd agree on that.
Yeah, that couldn't be in 2020 because that's a Republican-based Supreme Court. I'm guessing
no. Things, Jay.
We're not in danger of losing at this point anyway, so let's just say no and agree on it, I think. Because I don't think it is.
Well, yeah, but you are in danger of seeming like an ignoramus when it comes to LGBTQ rights in America.
I am an ignoramus.
I'll tell you right here, I am an ignoramus. Not on purpose. It just
I just wanted you to say it.
Not on purpose, but I am nonetheless.
A mauled face and a brick. But yeah, you're both wrong. It did happen in 2020.
No way, really?
Yeah, right? Crazy. The only reason I included those last two is because there were a couple of things that happened in 2020 that were pretty fucking big that just kind of flew under the radar. Yeah.
Like
I
what?
Didn't know that
Are there
at
a couple
all.
right there you can remind us of?
Nope, that was it. I listed them out. That last one. Remember how we started 18 minutes late? And it's because I was finishing this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, of
There's
course you
nothing
were
extra on
finishing.
there.
You're always finishing.
Where'd you
before
pull
us.
your stuff from? What's the source?
Please say
I don't
ChatGPT.
No, it's not ChatGPT. I did some research. If it was ChatGPT, I would have been done. And it would have been like, yeah, the Supreme Court ruled that the Civil Rights Act of 1974
I pulled this all from Facebook comments.
It would almost all seem correct, and then there would be.
You're right for asking about things that happened in
hallucinated.
2020 and not in 2020, and I'm really glad that you're interested in what happened.
It does be doing the most like that sometimes.
It does be doing the most like that.
I have built into my settings. I'm like, don't you fucking do that shit to me anymore because I hate it.
Anyways,
why, Jay?
I do think that I hear the music coming back on, and it's that song that Jay keeps singing about Carol Baskins killing her
Killed
husband.
her husband, whacked him.
That's the one. But Go call our hotline real quick at 405-999-2242 and leave us a message socially distant and far away from us.
Jay, you should text that phrase to Sarah right now and see what she says back. See if she replies before we end the episode. And Beardos, Jay's toilet paper was part of a cyclist psoriasis recall recently, so we'd better go. If you'd like to help us out, go and subscribe to our podcast so you can get reminders every Sunday when we release a new episode. We also post frequent updates on all of our social media sites for any sundries that we add to the market.
And don't forget to rate us 5... I was about to say paper towels, toilet papers, and leave a review. Those reviews are what get us found by more poopers like you. And it just each one of you could tell somebody. If each one of you could tell someone in the next stall about the podcast, that's probably the right audience.
Send us
Make
how many
sure you
rolls
rate us 5 fried bowls of spaghetti.
Send us how many rolls of toilet paper you have on our social media. Also, email us at beardsandsundries@gmail.com. Let us know your count of toilet paper rolls so we can decide during this next issue if we want to steal them from you. Also, go to our website, beardsandsundries.com, where you can get a tarot reading made with custom tarot cards from the Beards and Sundries market.
So, from the three of us sick and tired shop clerks here at the Beards and Sundries market, make sure to
take the effort to love who you are and wipe that ass because you got all that toilet paper now. Yeah!
be who you are.
Because we used our bidets, Beardos. Bye.
Bye. Wipe away.
Bye, Jose. See you later.
And Jorge.
Adios.
You shut the fuck up, Jay. You shut the fuck up.
Beep, beep, beep. That's all I heard.
Crunch, crunch, crunch. That's all I heard.
Damn.